What's up, guys? Welcome to lesson 5.5, solving multi-step equations and inequalities. Let's do it. Here we have 3x plus 2. We got a whole bunch of stuff in this equation. So to isolate x, first we got to get all the x's together. We got to do this distribution. We got to get everything in working order. So let's first start here. We get that distribution going. We got 3x plus 2. 5 goes there and there. That's our distributive property. Plus 5x minus 5 equals 8x plus 17. Now we got to combine like terms, right? We got a 3x and a 5x. That becomes 8x. Just combine those. A 2 and a negative 5 becomes negative 3. And we got equals 8x plus 17. Let's keep going. Let's bring this negative 8x over. We got 8x and negative 8x. These guys cancel out. Oh, wait a minute. These guys cancel out. And then we end up with negative 3 equals 17. Strange answer. What does this mean? Well, when the variables all cancel out and we get a solution like this that isn't true. We know negative 3 isn't equal to 17. This means that there is no solution. Every single solution we plug in, we're gonna get negative 3 equals 17, which doesn't make sense. Therefore, there is no solution. If, however, something like this, the x's canceled out and we got like 2 equals 2, a true statement, that would mean that all real numbers would work for this equality. X has infinite solutions, but in this case, we got no solution. Let's go to number 28. The perimeter of a rectangle is 50 centimeters. The length of the rectangle, let's draw it out, make life easier. The length of the rectangle is one more than 3 times the width. Let's call the width x. So then we've got this length is one more, put a 1 more than 3 times the width. Our width is x, so guess what? Our length is 1 more than 3 times the width. There is our 2 dimensions. Now, how do we figure out what these dimensions are? Well, we also know the perimeter is 50, right? Well, guess what we can do? We know that perimeter is just everything added up, x plus x, right? This side is x, this side is 3x plus 1, plus 3x plus 1, plus 3x plus 1. Let me make some room here. We don't need this anymore. Let me delete this. I'll even shorten that so we still have it. Equals 50. That's our perimeter, right? Now let's go ahead and just combine like terms. So it's x plus x. That's 2x plus 3x is 5x plus 3x is 8x. 8x. 1 and 1 become 2 equals 50. Now let's isolate. Subtract 2 from both sides. We get 8x equals 48. Divide both sides by 8 and we get x equals 6. So guess what? The width is 6, and if the width is 6, we plug 6 in here. 3 times 6, right? 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1 is 19. So the dimensions are 6 and 19, and if you add all these up, right, if you add them all up, 19 plus 19 plus 6 plus 6, you get 50, so you know this is right. Let's move on to the next 2 questions. Next we have 36. Man, this is a lot of stuff. Let's again go through step by step. First, we're going to execute this distribution. So we get 9r plus 15 is greater than or equal to 24 plus 10r. Let's get the r's over here. Choose either side, it doesn't matter. I'm just going there because that way we don't have a negative r. Negative 9r, negative 9r. This guy goes away. What's 10r minus 9r? Is r. So we have r, 24 plus r is less than or equal to 15. Now let's subtract 24 from both sides. We got to keep isolating. These guys go away. What's 15 plus negative 24? That is negative 9. So r is less than or equal to negative 9. Make sure I'm doing that right. 15 to 24. Yes, negative 9. There's your answer for that guy. That's 36. Finally, let's do 44. Same thing. Execute the distribution first. So what's 0.25 times 2? That's 0.5x. Minus, what's a quarter of 32? That's 8. Right? It's basically 1/4 of 32, which is 8. Less than 13, and this is 1/4 x here. Now, again, I'm going to subtract 1/4 x. Doesn't matter which way I do it, but I'm just choosing to do it this way because I know I'll get a positive x. That means now we have, what's 1/2 minus 1/4? That's 1/4 x. These guys cancel out. Minus 8 is less than 13. Now we got to add 8 to both sides. Add 8 to both sides, right? We get rid of the 8 before the 1/4. These guys are gone. Now we have 8 plus 13 is 21 is greater than 1/4 x, or 1/4 x is less than 21. Finally, we multiply by that reciprocal, which is 4/1, or 4. So these guys now cancel out. 4 times 21 is 84. So x is less than 84, and